about us, who we are, and what we do. So, we're Hutton Therapy, and we're a team of therapists that specialize and want to help you. We specialize in a lot of different things, such as anxiety, depression, PTSD, and relationship problems, and often addictions as well, just to name a couple. And so, we're a little bit different though to other therapies. So, pretty much the therapy that you see on TV, where people go and they talk about their problem, that can often, and that's great. It's a really good therapy, and I do recommend it if you feel like it's right for you. But that can often, be very ongoing for week after week, and sometimes even years. People just, go back. So the type of therapy we do is a little bit different. It involves some of that. So there's two parts. So the first part is talking about what's going on for you, what's been going on this week, just like you see in that traditional therapy on the TV. But then the second part where I see, the most profound and incredible change for clients is when we work out the root cause of why this issue is showing up in the first place, or for some people, why it's reoccurring. And when we do that, we, backtrack and work out, why is this happening? Why is this even showing up in your life today? And we work out that and release it there, then we find that the clients can feel freer, and that those negative situations or those negative thoughts, they just don't happen for them as much, if not at all. And so the way we do it is it's by targeting the root cause. So essentially, if you've talked about a topic with someone before, or maybe you see it in TV, maybe if you haven't been to therapy yet. So if you talk about a topic, but if you don't get to the root cause of the very first event at which it started, it tends to just keep coming back. And the problem will keep coming back. And for example, I like to use the metaphor of a weed in a garden. So you're trying to grow your garden, you're trying to set up your life. But these weeds keep growing and coming back and causing you problems. And you can mow the lawn, you can try to look after your garden. And this can involve talking it out and things like that. But the weed will just keep coming back, because the only way to remove a weed is actually to work out and get it at the roots. It's the same kind of concept. And a little example of this, for example, just a light example for this video. So say someone has problems with their family, and let's say they've had a problem with their brother. Maybe their whole life their brother has been, put on a pedestal and they haven't. And so that causes them a lot of problems, and maybe this week they were arguing with their brother because once again it's happened again. So we can talk about that and what's happened this week, but they won't have that release that they'll get if we actually work out, when did this start? It didn't happen this week. We can talk about it this week, and we will, but when we actually work out when did it start, it was probably when they were about 3. And releasing it there, then we can actually release everything after that as well. And that's essentially how it works. It's kind of like the reason, we might have like certain thoughts come up, or think certain ways of ourselves, or feel like we're not worthy or we're not good enough, is because essentially we were conditioned. We were made to feel like that at one point in our life. And then it was reinforced through other events, that happened, and got, this belief got stronger and stronger, and it almost became our identity as, I'm not a confident person, or I'm not a worthy person. But we're not born that way. So when we undo that, all of that unfortunate situations that have happened, and we really sensitively and carefully work out where did it originate, and then all the events after that, and it doesn't need to take that long either. I know it sounds like it would, but it doesn't. Then you can actually be released of that issue. And that's how it works. So that's the root cause therapy that we specialize at in this clinic.